Hi guys, so this is game 3 of today, day 6 of gameplay. I forget now which number it will be, but it will be labelled up, they're all in order, in the correct order. I've got a habit of saying the wrong numbers when I start the next video, but yeah, this is day 6 of game 3 anyway, and we're 1 each on games so far, 1 win, 1 loss. If you've been following, you'll have seen that. So yeah, hoping to sort of step ahead on the wins now, get a bit of a run going, hopefully. Okay, we're going against a bronze miner, so that's good. Little experience as well. So yeah, you know, I've got to say I'll be kicking myself if I can't win this one. Now I'm going to go ahead again with this setup, but I'd like to hear from you guys. You know, let me know what you think. I'm tempted to sort of start just doing some random new setups and stuff, just to test my own skill and try some new tactics. You know, I've got some ideas in mind, but also, you know, to keep it more entertaining for you guys perhaps, or maybe you like following the story of how this setup is evolving. Let me know what you think you prefer, if you like to watch a setup evolve and watch me try and develop my opening moves better, and develop new ideas of strategies that will work, you know, often, you know. So I'm sort of starting to get along those lines, you know. I mean, as the opening thing that I was trying was to do more work with my colonels and these sort of little gangs of troops, low-end troops, to go in just ahead of them, and that's sort of working. And then I need to really develop my mid-game a bit, so I know what I'm doing. I tend to sort of be developing that as games go on at this stage. I think you do need to be flexible and adapt, you know, because obviously certain setups are going to go right against the grain of what you've got. So there's always going to be that element of being able to adapt in game, you know, really will be helpful, as any player would find, I would say, you know, that you need to be adaptable. So I'm wondering, you know, maybe start changing setups might help me with those kind of strategies, that, you know, mid-game strategies, if I've having to challenge myself more. So let me know what you think about that. If you want me to change setups, no problem, you know. I mean, I think I'm likely to do that anyway, just to mix it up a bit. But it'd be great to get some feedback, you know, see what you think. And if you're enjoying the content so far, thanks for all the support so far, everyone that's joining up and stuff. Please feel free to spread the word, you know, tell any friends and people that you know that like the game, or that fans of the game, and especially newcomers, you know, because I'm obviously a low-level bronze player at this point. Believe it or not, you know, if you followed all my videos, I have actually reached gold spire. I think it was the lowest level, you know, at one point months ago. So I was on a, you know, I mean, you could put it down to winning streaks, or, you know, I would say the more concentration levels you got, you know, the bigger chance you got. So perhaps I was just on a real good run in both aspects, you know, a bit of luck, and also had my concentration levels up. So yeah, I did reach a gold level at one point, but it's a million miles away at the moment, the way I've been playing in my luck and winning streaks. But I'm trying to focus, trying to develop, and I think because I've started the channel and I'm recording, you know, I've had to find that balance. So we're getting there, and as I say, I'm glad that everyone that's commented or subscribed so far, you've obviously enjoyed the content, and hope to keep it animated and entertaining moving forward. I've got a lot of ideas that I want to do for the channel and stuff, so hopefully it's going to grow nicely and organically, you know. And I think this game will always have its generations of fans. Okay, so it's me first, so yeah, let's go ahead. I normally just like to clear out the middle first here. When I'm doing this strategy at the moment, and these tactics, I like to sort of have this escape route clear if possible. Okay, so, alright, so he's revealed that now anyway, so, I think what I may do then is just look to cover it slightly. I'm going to need to get it up a little bit, but what I may do is just move the sergeant over beforehand, get that up there, because he doesn't know what that one is yet. If needs be, I can just move this major up, yeah, and just shuffle this one along, put it in reserve for the time being, and then get this scout up there. I think, yeah, this is going to be sort of moving forward now more of a strategy for me for my opening moves. I was tempted to sort of go with this, what I'm doing up there first, you know, which I'm finding does leave me sometimes a little bit stuck, because as soon as I bring this general out and start coming up here, if anything threatens, I've not got my escape route in place, and you know, he really does sort of get your heart racing then, and you're just putting yourself in a position unnecessarily when I've got the opportunity, you know, to take it easy here, get this sorted out in advance. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get this one shuffled over here, get this route out here, so all the way past my spine, my marshal, and that's fine. I can now move up then this sergeant. I'm happy he knows what it is, and I'm tempted to go in with the colonel behind it, but I think what I may do then is go in with the colonel behind this one straight away, because if it's a captain, then you know I'm going to be able to take that on. Okay, now he's moved back with that, so that's interesting. So what I'm going to do then is just go with this one first, get some information here. Okay, so that's good. I've nabbed the miner off him with that. So let's see, this could be a bomb, but that's fine, we're going to find that out. Ah, okay, so that's alright. So now what I'm going to do, I've got a feeling this is a big gun coming in here. That was a captain over there. I'm just going to move this one along. And then, okay. Alright, so now then, yeah, let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, because we may be able to clear out some low-end pieces if he's got scouts up there. And then we can look to sort of make a bit of a breakthrough. Alright, so now I think I'll go in, based on what I saw, I think I'll go in with the captain, because I do like to keep this lieutenant back a little bit, because I do find it comes in handy later on. So I'll just go in with the captain and support it with the colonel straight away. If he wants to come down here now, oh, that's good. So alright, so I think then, yeah, let me go in with the captain. If the worst comes to the worst, we'll do an exchange. Okay, so he's moved over. Alright, well if he's moving over, I'm going to go ahead again and see if we can get some information this side. Let's see. Okay, so he's going in there then with that. So what I'm going to do then is just move up here then with this lieutenant. I don't want to give my colonel away straight away, because you know, then he's going to look to defend it. I think what I'm going to do is just check what this is. I mean, I've got a feeling it's a captain and he just didn't want to exchange. So let's see what we've got. Ah, no, okay, so it was a scout, so that's fine. What I'll do is I'll think, I was wondering if that was going to be a scout coming in there. So what I may do, let's move this lieutenant out, get this one going up there, and see what we can do. We don't know what this one is. No, actually, yeah, this is the captain, I think I remember, yeah. So, he was defending it with this piece, so I'm assuming that would be a colonel or higher. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a scout coming in now. So, okay, let's try and move on with this colonel now and see. If he comes back over this side here now, then I'd be inclined to think that it's a big piece. This is a captain, he's looking to sort of cover it. I mean, this could be a big piece as well, but I've got a feeling that that's a bluff, so I'm going to go for this. Yeah, let's get this major and let's see if he's bluffed me here. Ah, okay, well he's got his mate, his marshal that side. Alright, okay, so I did obviously lose the colonel, but I found out the information that is handy. So I'm going to go ahead then with this major and see if we can reveal some more higher pieces and you know, nab someone in the process. Let's see what we got. Now he's moved that out. Let's see what's. No, you see, if I do that, it's going to expose my spy, so I don't want to necessarily do that. So I think I'm going to go. Okay, well let's go forward then, and let's try and push this one out, or see what it's going to do. This one didn't move. Ah, okay. Alright, well that's handy to know then. Alright, so I wonder, he came out there. I'm just trying to think, could this be his spy? He came out from that position, I believe. He moved up. So this could be his spy. This, I don't think that would be his spy. He would more likely have his spy covered. I could potentially go in with a scout straight away here. But what I may do, let's see if I can just flush out. I may be able to sort of bluff here with this scout now and see. He's come out now with this, so I'm going to go ahead here and bluff this. Let's see if I can get past him. It may force him onto my marshal if I can sort of go back round, and let's see where he's going to head to. If he goes this way again, now he's trying to bluff that way, I believe, because I don't believe he would have his spy so far away, and I'm more inclined to believe it's this way. But I do need to be aware I've got my spy now exposed to a potential scout here. So I think, let me see, if I go this way, he may start moving this, whatever that was. If that's another big piece like a colonel or a major even, then he's like to move it away, in which case I can go down here. If this is a bomb, I may be able to sneak in and I just want to, for curiosity, I want to get to that piece if possible. Okay. Right, and let's see here. I've really got a strong feeling he's left his general exposed here, because I sort of came in straight away with a bluff. Alright, so let me just go ahead here and move up with this sergeant, because I want to cover my spy again. I've got a habit recently of doing that, if you've been watching the videos, of sort of focusing on some attacks up here and realising way too late that my spy is not protected. So I'm just going to do that, put that in place, get that done. Okay, now I believe that was a captain, so I'm just going to, perhaps I'll just move this one away. And now, hold on a moment, I need to be careful now. This was his general, this was his marshal, so potentially down here all we're going to have is colonels. Okay, and I could do with getting my general now up there and wreaking some havoc. I think what I'll do, because he's obviously going to come round eventually there, I'm just going to move this one up. He's obviously going to come round at some point either way, over his own side, once I start revealing my general, or he's going to come round this side. So, okay, now that piece has just moved out of that position there, so I'm wondering, perhaps this is his spy over here after all. So let's see now. He's got a colonel that could potentially be over that side. So I'm just going to go in now with a general and clear out all of that that's moved. Okay, so now let's see, he's moved away there. So I'm going to see if I can flush out his spy. Oh, I see, he's moved that piece, he's moved the potential spy back behind now. Okay, so let's see then. I can still go ahead here. He's not revealed this scout, which is working a treat at the moment for sort of pinning him in. The moment that sort of gets revealed, then this general could potentially come straight down this bridge anyway. It's in the right lane for me. Oh, that's strange that he's gone for that there, and he knows that that's a colonel already. So let's see now. He should be aware that I can come in here. Hopefully he's going to attack with a colonel. No, he hasn't done it there, but I've got a feeling that this is a colonel here. Yes, perfect. Okay, so now as well this piece has moved. I wonder if this is going to make a break for it here. This has moved, hasn't it? So yes, we can take that one there. I've got my escape route in place. I mean, he may potentially come in. Okay, so let's see here. This could be his spy now. Yes, we've got his spy. I did see that move around there, so that was handy to see that there, and that is an advantage I find. If you're going to bluff out a general, then you can do it with a scout, and then sometimes you'll get yourself in this position here, you see, where okay, now he's going to try now, isn't he, you see, and come in now with this marshal. So I'm going to bluff here with this sergeant as a spy. I'm just going to check if this is a bomb here. Okay, now that's a major, so let's see. He's probably going to try and scout this here, believing it could be the spy. But I'm in a great position now. I mean, realistically, okay, so that's his general. I'm just going to pull back with this and see what's going to happen. My colonel I need to be aware of down this side. Okay, so that's fine. My spy, I think what I'll do is I'll just move out with that scout there, and also with this major this side, so that way if he does come in here now, and what I could do with is could have done with maybe repositioning my spy in a bit better position, because let's see if he's going to go for this now, because it doesn't look as though he is at this point. And he has used all his scouts up though, so that's handy to know, because he can't come rushing in now with his scouts to get that spy, which is ideal for me now. So okay, let's see now. I'm going to try and go ahead and start sort of making some progress here. Okay, I need to be aware of this. Yeah, this captain. I need to sort of stop that from causing too much havoc. Okay, so that's good. Yeah. Alright, so if I go this way, I can salvage this lieutenant. If the worst comes to the worst, he's going to take this scout, but I can then nab his. Okay, alright, well, let's see. Has he got a couple of bombs this side? No, he's got that minor there. Now there's a major here, because I sort of tested this area of the wedge, I believe. And let's see if he's going to start coming down here. Let's see what this corner one is. That's a captain, okay. I can potentially go down there with that major straight up there. Okay, so that's good. I've got a captain out of him here. I need to be careful to keep an eye on the numbers, because okay, so this is potentially now coming in as his colonel, isn't it? So let's see if I can somehow shuffle along. I need to sort of bluff him that I've got my general that side. What I may do is if the worst comes to the worst, I'll drag my major down past my marshal. This one was the captain, this was the minor, I believe. I don't want to end up having to waste pieces on the same thing if I can help it. Okay, well is this going to be his colonel? I don't think it is. Okay, great. So that's got his last. Well, no, he's got one more major, but I'm up a major on him now. So what I may do, yeah, I may go ahead then. Now you see, I need to be careful here now. This is his general coming in, so I want to make sure that I don't. Yeah, you see now I'm not going to have a clear route, so what I may do then is just move my spy out in case he does come down. Move that along. and then start backing off with this. That way, you know, if the worst comes to worst here, I'm going to do an exchange with him, and I can potentially drag him into a game where I can use my extra major on him. Now I do believe that that's his colonel over there, over here. So it's a shame that my general is the other side there, but I sort of bluffed him a little bit by saying that my general is over here with this piece here. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, because I know that this isn't a wedge with this captain here, I'm going to go for this piece. Okay, now this could be potentially a wedge, so let's see, am I going to get trapped in here? I guess what I should do is exchange the captains if he's wanting to do that, but if not, perhaps I can escape here. What's the situation on captains? Okay, so I'm up 3 captains on this, so I may go for that exchange for the time being then, and then at least then that sort of eases off things a little bit, and it gets rid of one of these pieces that, you know, could be effective. And then we had the major over here, I believe. So my colonel as well is causing a problem because I'm not in a good position with it. Perhaps let's just move this scout up. I would like an even clearer route if possible for my colonel here, and now also my general. You know, I could really do with getting these pieces off this side and just out of out of harm's way, I suppose you could say. You know, I've really got a feeling this is his colonel up here. Okay, so I've got a feeling, you see, here's a wedge appearing. There's another one here. I've tested one of these, so I must say I've lost track. I think one of these was a minor. Let's just see. I think it may have been the second one along I used my scout on. So I'm just going to see here. Okay, so he's got another major left, hasn't he? So I need to be aware here. Okay. Could be his colonel. No, I think, yeah, we established that that was definitely the colonel. I'm just going to get this major over that I know I've got up on him. Let's see now. He's going to probably try and nab this with his colonel. I need to leave a bit of space for my spy, just in case there. So let's see what's going to be the best way about this. I really need to get my colonel, my general over there, but I'm sort of covering there unnecessarily. Now I've got my major there. Perhaps, let me see. I really need to clear my route out here. Okay, I'm going to have to take a bit of a risk to just shuffle my marshal out of the way, so that I can get this general over this side at long last. You know, I've sort of been umming and ahhing about it. I really need to get it done now. I mean, we know that that one over there is his colonel. Now you see what's happening here is he's moving over now with this major that we established earlier on, and he's looking to perhaps do an exchange here. Perhaps I should have moved over with my colonel first then, but no, look, I'm going to have to go for this now. I know that that's his major, and he's looking to do an exchange. So what I'm going to do is just see now, if I move this out of the way, if he moves in on this piece now, I can just nab that, and at the end of the day, look, it's going to reveal my general, which maybe is not ideal. Okay, so he's moving that way. I need to be cautious here that I don't end up with a pinned spy. I'm going to go this way and then maybe hope to shuffle. He's not got any more scouts. Oh no, he's going to chase me down. That's a shame. Alright, well if he does that, I'm going to try and drag him past my colonel then. I'm trying to encourage him to do one or two things really here. Move ahead here, or threaten here. Okay, so this is likely to be a lower level piece now. I'm tempted to do a bluff with my spy here, but I think it's an unnecessary risk at this point. So what I may do is just move my colonel along here, and then that way I've got a quicker route out if needs be. Now I can also, that gives me the opportunity now to move my general over. Yeah, that's fine. So I know that that's just a lower piece there. So okay, I'm going to go ahead here and move my general over, and then what I may do now is it gives me an opportunity with this lieutenant to check out. I've got a feeling this was the miner over here, so I'm going to go for that one first and then see if it is the miner, which I've got a good feeling that I've remembered here. Yeah, that's the miner, and now he's defending quite vigorously here. So I'm wondering what he's got behind here. I think we've established that this is not a wedge. Ah, no, that's his marshal. That's his marshal. Oh no! Oh no! I've made a mistake there with my spy. Damn it! Ah, okay. Well, let's try this way. Okay. Damn it, I don't know how I managed to do that. Let's go this way. Okay, there's a bomb there. So we've got potentially 3 bombs here. So this must be his marshal behind. I don't know how I managed to do that. I didn't know that was the one there. Okay. Oh, well, it's a shame, but obviously I can just do the exchanges now. It's not the end of the world, we know that that's his colonel there, and there's a potential for 3 bombs there, but I'm going to need to be cautious. I think we're looking at potentially his flag over that side. I've got his spy though, so okay. Let's see, if I start outflanking then, I'll use my colonel as a defence, I think, and try and outflank him. I could do getting another miner up and some lower end pieces up. And hopefully, get this major off him. What's he got left? He's only got miners left outside of that colonel anyway. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead then, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my... perhaps I shouldn't necessarily leave my marshal out of defence straight away. What I may do is see. Let's see then if I can maybe get up on him here. I think I'm going to move my. I'm going to move that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yeah, that was his colonel. I must admit, I sort of lose my track of thought sometimes there. And realistically now, this is the opportunity for me to do the exchanges. I'm wondering if he's going to buy this bluff, because he doesn't know that this is my marshal or not. We've got 2 bombs there. We haven't defused any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see. Okay, have I not done my numbers here? So he's got 1, 2, 3 moving pieces. I know, and another miner, 4 moving pieces. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's it then, isn't it? So I think this is his flag over here now. So realistically, what I want to do is perhaps what I can do is tempt him out here then, and I'll try and nab this major in a moment. Yeah, you see, if I can nab this major now, I've sort of lured him out with this lieutenant, and then I think we've established now that that's his flag up here behind all these bombs. So if I can get my miner alongside my marshal this side, then that'll be okay. Alright, so let's see now. What's he going to do? Is he going to move back rather? Yeah, so he's going to move back there. So what I'll do again is I'll just go ahead and let's see. Yes, so that's okay then. I'll accept that, because what I can do now is come and take this here, and this is perfect for us now, because you know he's only got those two in his miner here, and he's got to try and establish a way of you know, gaining an advantage. Now he's going to try and do that. That's fine. So what I'll do then is I'll start to move my miner up and try and do the outflanking. If he wants to sort of come round now with this general, that's fine, because I've got my marshal in place here. But one way or another, he's not going to be able to defend well enough now. I would, you know, like to think I'm going to be able to close this game down now. I know exactly what he's got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bombs here now. 3 moving pieces. It's up to me now to you know, close the show here, and it's realistic for me because I've got my pieces that I can use to do the exchanges. I can even move up now with this general. If he wants to do an exchange with me, he can do. I may play it safe with my colonel so that it's in a position to come round past, and then let's move ahead, get this miner up in place, so that when I'm ready I can then move in. I mean, it's highly unlikely now that he's going to want to carry on once he realises what I'm doing. You know, I'm going to be happy now to sort of, if needs be. Yeah, so now what I'm going to do is now try and do a bit of outflanking here. I can bring a miner up this way as well. So if he wants to, yeah, see, if he wants to start covering that way, we'll just move in here now. We've got 3 miners coming up. He's not going to be able to cover all 3 lanes with this general. Okay, perhaps he's trying a last ditch attempt with that miner there, you see. But what we'll do is we'll just keep pressing this side, and then, you know, he's going to be faced now with no other option but to make a decision. You know, he's got to either come in, he's going to either lose this miner now to my colonel, or he's going to you know, he's going to have to make a decision about which one he's going to attack with his general. But obviously now I can come in blindside. This is his flag. There's no 2 ways about it. Well, I'm saying that I technically haven't tested any of these bombs, you know, these other bombs. So we're going to see if he makes a mad dash here. You see, then okay. You know, the only potential is that one of them isn't a bomb as it would appear, and that he's got his flag out in the open. Alright, well, if he wants to do that, that's fine. We can go ahead and take that, get that out of the way, and then let's see what he's going to do here now. I mean, I could even be prepared to take this exchange, but let's see. Okay, so he's given me an option to go for the flag now, so let's do this then. Let's see if we've got the victory, guys. He may even launch a surrender here just to sort of try and remain dignified, but let's see. Oh wow, okay, that is interesting. So Yeah, he sort of had his flag open all this time. If this is the flag, let's see. Yeah, here we go. Well done, guys. That was a great victory. Back in the victory parade, or whatever you want to call it, victory ways. Capturing another flag on film. That's great. So yeah, we're 2-1 up for the day as well there. That was the third one of the day. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Feel free to leave any comments if there's any improvements you noticed that I could have done. You know, there was a couple of hairy moments there. Again, I never seem to make it particularly easy for myself, but it turned out reasonably comfortable in the end. I feel, you know, I got into a good position, got a good foothold in the game, and things worked out great. So yeah, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you guys. Bye.